Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are looking on how to love ourselves, and this one we are just it's a continuation of what we did last time. Last time we checked on things that shows we lack self-love. If you haven't watched that video, please watch it so that we identify those things that shows you lack self-love. And now we are building it up. Tunakuja now to learn how to love ourselves. So self-love is important because it's like the baseline. It helps you boost your self-confidence. It helps you improve your self-esteem. It helps you value you have that self-worth in you. You are able to have a better relationship even with your spouse, with your parents, with your siblings, everyone's around you, because first you have enough in yourself and you're able to give, because we always say you can't pour from an empty cup. So first you prioritize your well-being and needs, then you can attend to other people's needs. That's all about self-love. So, and I know loving yourself is, for most of us, it's so challenging, and it's because of how the world it is. The world has just put these markers on us that you have to have done something at a different time, like unafaa kukuwa na hii job at this age, you are supposed to have this money at this age, you are supposed to have this kind of relationship at this time, you are supposed to have kids at this time, all these markers of life. And when you fail at attaining one of them, you lose your self-worth, you lose your esteem, you lose your self-love, you don't love yourself, you feel like you are not worth. But it's because we are against those markers, and we kind of find it hard to love ourselves. Another thing that challenge us from loving ourselves, it's feeling like we are, when we love ourselves, hata nikikwambia umejipenda, unajipenda, like it's coming from me telling you are selfish, you are mean, you are arrogant. But there is a difference between all this being mean, selfish and arrogant. It's just you putting yourself, elevating yourself above others. And when you do that is not self-love. Self-love, it's you owning to your uniqueness and differences. You just knowing what makes you different. It's your power. You just kukuwa na hiyo power of owning to your uniqueness. And you can always comment, uniambie what uniqueness uko nayo that you have used it as your power. Vitu watu walidhania it's bad, kama like people think maybe when you talk too much it's wrong, but maybe that is your power. Ume turn around and use it as your power. So niambiani those things, and now let's check on how to build that self-love within ourselves. And the first thing that we should do, I'll be reading my notes so I might bend my head down. So first thing, that it's practicing self-compassion. This one is just practicing self-compassion, just having kindness within us, treating ourselves like we treat our best friends. Because we always have kindness, compassion to others, but we don't show it to ourselves. And this one comes when we make mistakes. When we make mistake, we are not able to forgive ourselves. We are not able to show ourselves kindness and compassion, and know that we are human, and that's why we made those mistakes. And maybe it's your past inakushika. Maybe it's your past that you haven't forgiven yourself from. And you should practice just having that compassion, kindness, and extending grace to yourself, knowing that I'm just human. Now, maybe what mistake I did in the past was what I thought it was good for me, so I'm taking the lessons. Na hizo lessons, ukiangalia those mistakes you did, those lessons that you learned are what made you who you are today. So it's not so bad making mistakes. You just know that you are human. You take accountability of your mistake, you learn from them, and you take the lessons. Na zinatan they make you who you are as you go along. So show yourself compassion and treat yourself with kindness, and extend grace to yourself. That will elevate your self-love. Another one is you challenge yourself from having negative talk to yourself. Yani usikuwe na ile constant negative talks. I know that it happens, even to me it happens that sometimes I'm having these negative thoughts or negative conversation with myself. Yani ina me tunaongea like I feel I'm stupid, maybe nimefanya mistake, I feel I'm stupid, na ninajibia you are stupid, you can do this right, you are this. Yani there are those moments that I do that, but I don't constantly do it. I am able to know that hapa now this one I have to stop telling myself these things, and like pull myself out of it and start having a positive conversation within me. Though nimefanya mistake, I'm able to not I'm able to to show compassion to myself, and not to say that I'm not CG held accountable of what I did wrong. It's just that I'm able to show compassion to myself, so that yani nakuwa na positive thoughts about it. So having that, yani always having those negative thoughts will lower your self-esteem, will lower your confidence, and hutakuwa na self-love. And if you want to build your self-love and avoid having those negative conversation within you, you can surround yourself with people who don't belittle you, people who are positive, people who see your self-worth, watu wanakuelevate, watu wanajaribu just they don't see your flaws na wanakuattack nazo. Yani they just elevate you, wanakuonyesha your self-worth, because if that's what you are being fed to, hata wewe in one time or another utaanza kujiona that kind of a person people keep telling you are. And also you can practice affirmation. Watu wanasema affirmations don't work. Yeah, they don't work like magic, like I say, I'm beautiful, I'm kind, I'm hot, and it happens. But constantly doing it, you are able like counterattack those negative thoughts that you had within yourself. You are able to yani kuziondoa with time, and you feel positive, and you are able to love yourself. Another one, it's being intentional. Being intentional, it's like yani you be intentional to love yourself. Be intentional of who people you surround yourself with. Kama venye tumesema, be intentional of people who don't belittle you. Watu hawakwambii wewe ni mjinga, wewe ni nini, wewe ni yani on the bad side, like you are fool, you can't do this, you are not enough. You be intentional of not surrounding yourself with those people. Be intentional of even what you are doing on your social medias, people unafollow kwa social media yako, because that will impact how you think about yourself. Kama kazi yako tu ni kuangalia watu and comparing yourself with people on the internet wenye wana make it, na you feel like you are stuck, you will lose your self-worth, then you lose your self-love. So it is being intentional. Even kwa social media, you are able to interact or to follow people who inspire you and make you feel good about yourself, and also surrounding yourself, listening what you are listening to, being intentional and choosing to love yourself every day, even when you fail. Like if umejipea maybe it is one day that you feel like you don't love yourself at all, you feel you are the worst person in the planet, you are able to because you're intentional about it, you are able to show yourself kindness, you are able to show yourself grace, and kujaribu kujitoa from that hole and turning it around and being positive. So that is being intentional, and it will help you elevate your self-love and self-worth. So another one It's setting boundaries. And I will say nothing is more loving like knowing your value and your limits, and your like have knowing what you want in life. Just knowing your values, your limits, and your need. Communicate those needs whenever you communicate your boundaries clearly to people who need to, and set those boundaries. Setting boundaries, it's like kuambia watu this what I accept and this what I don't accept in my life. Just set those boundaries will help you prioritize yourself, will help you put your needs first. Itakufanya, because if you don't have boundaries, you end up being a people pleaser. You don't prioritize yourself, your needs first. You kinda yani unafeel watu wanakutumia cause you don't and the moment you feel like watu wanakutumia, you feel like you don't love yourself. You are able to prioritize yourself, you are able to prioritize your needs, you are able to show people this is the far you can go, you are able to show people the limits on your life, and you are able to love yourself and elevate your self-love. And another one is express gratitude. If you want to love yourself, if you want to feel like you love yourself, stop looking on what you are lacking more and start showing gratitude to what you have. I know we are working to having, not being in a comfort zone. We are working on having more, but we should be grateful of what we have right now, because we are always in a rush of getting more and more and more, and we are not able to look at what we have and be grateful of what we have accomplished. And this one, you can practice like being grateful of what you have right now as you work for more. Be happy with what you have. Na hiyo I mean that when I'm happy with what I am, at least siwezi work harder to getting more. No, it means that I'm happy with what I have, and I'm able to to put that happiness internally, to have that happiness internally, rather than kushinda nikiangalia I'm lacking this kind of money, I'm lacking this kind of shoe, I'm lacking. But there are things that you have, there are things that God have blessed you with that you should be grateful for. And when you practice gratitude, you are able to even elevate your self-love, yes, but also you are able to create more room for more things so that you can be grateful for. So be grateful of what you have as we work for more. Another way of how we can elevate our self-love is showing up for ourselves. Hii ni keeping word when you to yourself, just keeping word to yourself. Hii ni kusema you said today that you will wake up at 6, you start studying that course that you want, you do that. Na hey, hata mimi this one I'm guilty too, because I don't sometimes I fail to keep that word to myself, and it is so easy to keep word to others. Now that shows we don't love ourselves as much, because you should first keep word to yourself, because I don't know there are consequences that comes with when we don't keep word to others. Like kwa job yako, you are able to follow the rules of your boss. Akisema ni 6, uko hapo 6, unafanya kazi hii and all that. But for yourself, ukisema ninaamka 6, I study that course, hauamki, unasema I'll do it when I get time, I'll do this when I get time. And this one creates mistrust within yourself, because you can't keep a word that you said. Inaanza you lose trust in yourself, and when you lose trust in yourself, you start losing your self-love. So try to, and this one I'm telling even myself because I'm practicing it, just doing the minimum. I found this one that you practice for 5 minutes for a month, whatever you are doing. If it's that course that you have been saying you will do, na miezi imepita haujaianza, just try doing it for 10 minutes. Every day 10 minutes, kaa kwa hiyo chair, anza kuisoma. Every day every day 10 minutes. Kama ni workout for 10 minutes. Hiyo ita create a habit within you. And this one I'm learning myself, and it's good. It creates a habit within you, and you are able to kinda keep the momentum. Now unaenda ukiongezea. Now that maybe hii month ime create hivyo, unaenda ukiongezea 15, unaenda to 20, and you are able to create that. Na hakuna kitu poa kama going to bed in the evening and you have all these checkpoints. Ulisema utajifanyia hii and this one, and you're just ticking them and saying them complete. You are happy, and you don't feel like I'm a failure. Because if you don't accomplish them there, then you feel like you are a failure, you didn't keep word to yourself, and all those kind of stuff. So try to show up for yourself, because this one really boost your self-love. Another one, it's being mindful. Everything happens in our mind. Everything happen first inakuanga thought, then it become words. Be mindful of who you surround yourself with. The ability to be aware of not even to fall into old patterns. You be aware of those negative talks venye zinakujanga, and you are aware, now I'm starting to be negative to myself and si feel poor about it. You are able to change. Be mindful, hata watu wenye una surround, you are able to know, watu ndo wananifanyanga ni feel vibaya about myself, so I withdraw myself from them. Be mindful of who you surround yourself with, the old patterns that you had zenye zilikufanya lose self-love, and you will be able to cultivate that self-love back within yourself. Another one is practicing self-care. Hii ni kufanya even the basic. Practice self-care, like even hydrating, eating healthy, going to gym, just something that will lift your mood, just something that will elevate your mood and make you feel good about yourself. Maybe even it's pampering yourself, just going for that haircut, just going for that unaenda kutengenezwa kucha, or just facial massage, anything that you're into, that you will ni self-care, that either kujipamper or doing just basic, eating healthy, going to the gym, or those things that will make you feel good about yourself, that will elevate your mood, will help you boost your self-love. And self-love, it's not a one-day thing. It is a journey. It is just every day choosing to love yourself. And si kusema that it's a linear process, that it will be all soft. No, itakuwa like up and down. You fall, unaanguka, unaamka. But one thing is being intentional about it and choosing to love yourself every day. And just the first thing, loving yourself, ukianza kujipenda, everything will just start changing in your life. Your relationship, you are, even your mind, because uliset kuanza hiyo business. You love yourself enough to know that I have to go through with it. You set your mind to do something, I have to do it because I love myself enough not to kukaa hapa and live in regrets. So self-love, it will change basically everything in your life, and it's worth your time and your effort investing in yourself. So that was it from me, and always remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Uniambie, maybe miss a point on how to love yourself. You can comment there, uniambie how you are loving yourself. And until next time, bye.